Viewers, Prime Minister Modi's speech today was a resolute declaration of India's strong stance against terror, a message that reflected strength and clarity. His words, the enemies of India, both within and outside, have now seen what happens when Sindoor turns into gunpowder. Barood is the word he used, and his reiteration of what he said in 2019, सौगंध मुझे इस देश की मिट्टी की, मैं देश नहीं मिटने दूंगा, मैं देश नहीं झुकने दूंगा. They were not mere rhetoric, but a powerful articulation of a nation's resolve to protect its people. Because the Congress Party's dismissal of this as a hollow, filmy dialogue is not just an attempt to trivialize it, but is also dangerous in India's fight against terror. Let's dismantle this filmy criticism and expose its hollowness. How can warning Pakistan, a nation that breeds terror, be deemed filmy? How? Modi's warning, backed by the success of Operation Sindoor, is not a cinematic flourish, but a reminder of the strategic reality. Viewers, Pakistan's Rahim Yar Khan airbase lies in tatters, ruins. This is India's new doctrine of swift, decisive retaliation. This is not a scriptwriter's fantasy. It's a military and diplomatic signal to a hostile neighbor that India will no longer tolerate proxy wars. If you do it, we will punish you. Congress's attempt to label this as filmy ignores the outcomes of Operation Sindoor, the tangible outcomes, viewers, and the message it sent. Terror sponsors will pay a price. Dismissing this as theatrics reveals a disconnect from the gravity of national security. That's how I see it. Viewers, what is filmy about protecting India? Modi's doctrine, as outlined today, empowers the armed forces to decide the time, method, and condition of retaliation. This is a pragmatic shift from reactive restraint to what experts say is proactive deterrence, ensuring that terrorists and their backers face immediate consequences. Immediate. But Congress sidesteps this reality, focusing instead on rhetorical flourish while ignoring the substance. A commitment to safeguard Indian lives. Protecting the nation is not a dialogue from a movie set, viewers. It's the sacred duty of a government. By mocking this resolve, Congress undermines the morale of our forces and the trust of the citizens, all of us. Viewers, what's wrong with declaring India's resolve? Modi's invocation of Sindoor turning into Barood is a metaphor, tying the sanctity of, womanhood to the explosive might of nation's response. Such declarations are not hollow, viewers. They galvanize a nation, instill pride, to warn enemies. Viewers, Modi's speech was not about posturing. It was about reinforcing India's red lines. It was not about optics. It was about action. While Modi fights Pakistan's terror machinery, viewers, Congress is busy fighting Modi. That's the truth. Instead of rallying behind a national cause, Congress questions the Prime Minister's motives and methods, demanding, parliamentary debates and clarity on foreign involvement in Operation Sindoor. These are all valid questions, all valid. I'm not dismissing the questions, but framing them as attacks on Modi's leadership while ignoring the success of Operation Sindoor just shows you the political opportunism at play. When Modi vows to make Pakistan's army and economy pay for every attack, he's addressing the root of the problem. But Congress seems more interested in scoring political points than supporting a united front against terror. Viewers, let's talk about what's really filmy. Let's not sidestep the question. The Congress must know, you must know. Remember the grand drama of 2019? Pictures on your screen. Look at this. When Rahul Gandhi staged a spontaneous hug to Prime Minister Modi in Parliament, a calculated act to grab headlines. This was filmy. This was hollow. It was a script out of a film. There are more examples. Sonia Gandhi's sacrificial refusal of the Prime Minister's post in 2004. Pictures on your screen played up as, some noble gesture while she wielded power from behind the scenes, held the remote control. Viewers, that was not just filmy, it was pure melodrama. The list is long of Congress's filmy legacy, so to say, of Congress's stage stunts. But let's leave that for some other day, viewers. Modi's speech today was not filmy. It was a clarion call for a stronger, safer India. Warning Pakistan is not theatrics, it's a necessity. Haven't we learnt our lessons? Protecting India is not a dialogue. It is a duty fulfilled through actions like Operation Sindoor. Declaring India's resolve is not hollow, viewers. It's the backbone of a nation refusing to bow to terror. Viewers, Congress's criticism is not just misguided, it's a betrayal of the national interest. Don't we deserve better than a party that dismisses fortitude? Resolve as filmy? I'm leaving it to your judgment. Sample the reactions.
56 इंच का सीना है, तो पहले तो उनको डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के उससे बात का कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट करना चाहिए, सख्ती के साथ कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट करना चाहिए कि उन्होंने दो पक्षीय जो वार्ता हम लोग के बीच में होनी थी उसमें उन्होंने दखल दिया।
देखिए, मसूद अजहर मरा नहीं, हमें उसे मारना था, पीओके पे कब्जा करना था, पीओके पे कब्जा नहीं हुआ, मसूद अजहर नहीं मरा, हाफिज सईद नहीं मरा, जो मास्टरमाइंड थे वो सारे के सारे मरने थे, आपने बटन दबा दिया रोकने का।
जिस तरीके से हमारे जवान शहीद हुए, हमारे नागरिक शहीद हुए और जिस तरीके से पूरे देश को जो पता है कि हमारी सेना का कितना नुकसान किया गया है, उसके आधार पर ये बात कही जा सकती है कि पाकिस्तान को जो कुछ किया गया उतना भर पर्याप्त नहीं था।
22 तारीख के हमले के जवाब में हमने 22 मिनट में आतंकियों के 9 सबसे बड़े ठिकाने तबाह कर दिए। जब सिंदूर बारूद बन जाता है तो नतीजा क्या होता है? ये शोध प्रतिशोध का खेल नहीं, ये न्याय का नया स्वरूप है। ये ऑपरेशन सिंदूर है। ये सिर्फ आक्रोश नहीं है, ये समर्थ भारत का रौद्र रूप है। मोदी का दिमाग ठंडा है, ठंडा रहता है, लेकिन मोदी का लहू गर्म होता है। और अब तो मोदी की नसों में लहू नहीं, गरम सिंदूर बह रहा है।
Let's open this up. Sanju Verma, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Advocate Anmol Pawar, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Kishore Tiwari, leader of the Shiv Sena Uddhav faction, Anish Davande, national spokesperson of the NCP Sharad Pawar faction, Nikhil Jain supports the Congress, completes the panel. Nikhil, let's start with you. When the Prime Minister says, नसों में लहू नहीं सिंदूर है, गरम सिंदूर है, the Congress says, देखिए नसों में तो सिर्फ खून ही हो सकता है, सिंदूर नहीं हो सकता. Don't you understand what a metaphor is?
I'm glad that today you understand metaphors. When Sam Petroda or anybody else from the Congress uses metaphors, you go out all taking out literal meanings of that. But let's not get into trivializing the whole point. The whole issue is that on 22nd of April, 26 of our citizens were killed, 24 of whom were Hindus who were killed for their religious identity. The perpetrators of that terrorist violence have yet not been caught. Yet you have the Prime Minister doing political rallies, doing all these filmy statements in Bikaner. I don't know why he's doing that in Bikaner. Bihar में elections हैं, but प्रधानमंत्री को ज़्यादा अच्छी राजनीति आती है, तो कुछ सोच के कर रहे होंगे. Why is he doing all sorts of political rallies? Why could he not come to an all-party meet? Why could he not hold a convene a parliament session? Why can he not rebuff Donald Trump, who is weakening our position on foreign policy on Kashmir day by day? Because today, for the 8th time, Donald Trump has said, I started the whole situation, friends. I told India and Pakistan to stay down. I used trade. I don't understand why does my Prime Minister does not pick up the phone and tell his good friend Donald Trump to stop doing this nonsense and assert that India is a strong, powerful country. No other country has the right to get between our bilateral issues and treat us like children. But instead of asking those real questions, what I'm hearing is...
This filmy side of yours was not known. That has come out. The Congress party has now a new campaigner in you. So when they put out the next, filmy taunt, it must accompany, that post must have your poster, photo, what have you, mugshot, jo bhi hai. But, I want to bring in Anish Gawande. Anish, you are a reasonable man. One can criticize, ask questions. And when Sharad Pawar was asked, what did he say? He's seen more politics than, the Jairam Rameshes of the world, the Pawan Khedas. He said, at the right time, when the time comes. What is this kind of commentary? Filmy hai, hollow hai, and you just heard what Nikhil Jain was doing, mimicking.
Pranesh, I have consistently and constantly maintained, and so has the NCP Sharad Chandra Pawar, that when there is an attack on India, there are no political parties. This is not the time to bring party politics into it, and this is certainly not the time to be divided along party lines. It is unfortunate that we're having this debate today, and I blame both sides equally. Don't forget that it was the BJP that politicized this issue by taking out a video not soon after Operation Sindoor that blamed former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh for being weak on terror. Let's be very clear on your show today. No Indian Prime Minister has been an anti-national. No Indian Prime Minister, including our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, has gone against the interests of this country. So let me stand here very clearly and say that this is not a debate I even think is worth having.
Anish, it's not as simplistic.
No,
I must applaud you for the first part of what you said.
Give me 1 second. I'll give me 1 second to answer the first part of your question. Pawar Sahib was very clear that we do not think there needs to be a special parliament session on this. We do not think that this is the time to be questioning the government. We think it is very clearly a time to stand with the country. What questions have to be asked can be asked later, maybe at an all-party meeting. Supriya Dai has also been very clear on this and said that for the next few months, this is not something
Anish,
we think
if you are so clear,
let me also
why don't you tell your alliance partners, at least get them on the same page, Anish? It's not difficult in this day and age. Just pick up the phone, speak to them. I know it's difficult to get through to Rahul Gandhi, but there are others who will convey the message. It's not that difficult. What is the Aam Aadmi Party doing about it? I'll come to you, Anish. Let me bring in the others for their opening remarks. I will come back to this. Anmol ji, आपको पता है क्या कह रहे हैं आम आदमी पार्टी के लीडर ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के बारे में? मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं.
गुड इवनिंग प्रणेश जी मजाक नहीं उड़ा रहे. हम तो ये कह रहे हैं कि our armed forces who launched this Operation Sindoor and delivered a strong and decisive blow to Pakistan and its terror networks. Our brave soldiers, with their unmatched courage, were on the verge of reclaiming POK. And at that moment, our Prime Minister ordered a ceasefire, bowing to pressure from the United States. And now that same very Prime Minister is politicizing Operation Sindoor in his election rallies. He hasn't answered a very important question, that where are those terrorists who wiped off Sindoor of our sisters? Instead, he's shamelessly using the courage and sacrifices of our soldiers for his political gain.
No, how is he politicizing? Read me one sentence from his speech that, proves that he is politicizing. एक बता दीजिए ना ताकि clarity हो जाए.
Pradesh ji, all party meeting में क्या कहा था मोदी जी ने? He said that we have identified 21 terrorist hideouts, जिसमें से 9 हमारी सेना ने तबाह कर दिए थे, जिसका हमें गर्व है. But why did he accept that ceasefire? 12 और टेररिस्ट ठिकानों को नेस्तो नाबूद होने दिया जाना था ना. Why did he order ceasefire? क्या जरूरत थी उसकी?
सीज फायर नहीं किया हमने. ऑपरेशन सिंदूर इज गोइंग ऑन. आप डीजीएमओ की स्टेटमेंट सुनिए. यही होता है. देखिए अनमोल पवार, आई डोंट फॉल्ट यू. लुक, यू हैव टू कम हियर, डिफेंड द पार्टी लाइन, दैट्स ओके. लेकिन डीजीएमओ ने अगर बोला है तो उसकी जानकारी तो होनी चाहिए, जो आपके सीनियर लीडर्स हैं. हमने ऑपरेशन सिंदूर को सिर्फ पॉज किया है. पॉज. सीज फायर शब्द का इस्तेमाल वहां से हुआ था, इंडिया ने नहीं किया. वो डीजीएमओ की क्लिप आप वापस सुन सकते हैं. मैं आपसे लार्जर क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा था. एक सेंटेंस बताइए जो ये बता रहा है कि प्रधानमंत्री ने इसको पॉलिटिसाइज किया. क्या उन्होंने बोला कि आप वोट दे दीजिए हमें, हमने कर दिया उन्होंने? और जो उन्होंने बोला वो वही बोला जो किया है. जो पाकिस्तानी एयरबेस है उसको अटैक किया हमने, डिस्ट्रॉय किया. इट्स अ फैक्ट. पाकिस्तान इज एक्सेप्टिंग इट, अनमोल जी. सो लेट्स लीव इट एट दैट. किशोर तिवारी, किशोर जी, आपको काफी दिलचस्पी है फिल्म में. मैं आपसे सीधा सवाल पूछता हूं. प्रधानमंत्री ने जो कहा इसमें फिल्मी क्या है?
ये देखो, हमारे दो वकील साहब ने बोला है, निखिल और पनवर जी ने. वो एक बुनियादी सवाल है. क्या ये डायलॉग जो वो हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने मारा है, वो डायलॉग डोनाल्ड ट्रंप की परमिशन लेके मारा है या नहीं मारा है? जब हमारी सेना इतना शौर्य बता रही थी प्रणेश, जब वो अतिरेकी के सब ठिकाने उड़ा रही थी, तो डोनाल्ड ट्रंप, हमारे जो बड़े पप्पा है अभी, हमारे पप्पा को उन्होंने क्या कह दिया कि सारी सीज फायर हो गई. अब ये सीज फायर हो गई, और वो 4 आतंकी जिसके लिए हमने सब किया था, क्या पाकिस्तान से अपनी चर्चा हुई कि उनको ढूंढ के निकाल के देंगे? क्या वो आतंकी को कब मारेंगे? अरे ऑपरेशन सिंदूर का बदला नहीं लिया. मुझे लगता है मोदी जी का खून खौलता है.
नहीं किशोर तिवारी जी, मुझे एक बात बताइए. देखिए, आप ये पप्पा और बड़े पप्पा की बात कर रहे हैं. आपके जो वो मातोश्री वाले पप्पा हैं वो नाराज हो जाएंगे, तो आप मत बोलिए. मैं आपको पूछता हूं, जो महाराष्ट्र पॉलिटिक्स में एक बड़े पप्पा है शरद पवार जी, आप ही की भाषा है, मैं वही बोल रहा हूं. अभी सुना आपने अनीश ने कितना रीजनेबल कमेंट किया. उन्होंने बोला व्हेन द टाइम कम्स. मैंने भी बोला ऑल वैलिड क्वेश्चंस. ये फिल्मी बोलना, हॉलो बोलना, बड़े पप्पा, ये क्या है? आपको याद है ओबामा ने क्या कहा था राहुल गांधी के बारे में? निखिल जैन ने ओबामा को व्हाट्सएप किया था क्या, आई रजिस्टर में प्रोटेस्ट? व्हाट डिड द कांग्रेस डू? गो प्रोटेस्ट आउटसाइड द व्हाइट हाउस. बैठे थे क्या पवन खेड़ा वहां, जयराम रमेश? नहीं गए थे ना. और एक और चीज बताता हूं, लेट मी, निखिल, डोंट डू दिस पोस्टर स्टंट्स हियर, आई कांट सी इट. You will have to raise your hands throughout the debate. When I come to you, you say it. Let's play out a clip of Rahul Gandhi. Sanju Verma, Dr. Ranganathan, मैं आ रहा हूं आपके पास. I just beg your indulgence. इन्होंने इतना फिल्मी बोल दिया है, अब वैसे ही जवाब देना पड़ेगा. Let's play out what Rahul Gandhi had said.
इस पार्टी में नेताओं की कमी नहीं है. डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल, ब्लॉक लेवल, सीनियर लेवल नेता हैं, बब्बर शेर हैं, मगर पीछे से चेन लगी हुई है और बब्बर शेर बंधे हुए हैं सब. एक बार मेरी मीटिंग हो रही थी, वहां पे शायद मध्य प्रदेश का डेलीगेशन था. एक कार्यकर्ता खड़ा हुआ, कहता है राहुल जी आप एक काम कर दीजिए. मैंने कहा क्या? कहता है 2 तरीके के घोड़े होते हैं, एक होता है रेस का, एक होता है शादी का. कांग्रेस पार्टी रेस के घोड़े को बारात में डाल देती है और बारात के घोड़े को रेस में डाल देती है.
Now Nikhil, when Rahul Gandhi gave this example, वो कांग्रेस नेताओं को घोड़ा और गधा बोल रहे थे क्या, या बब्बर शेर बोल रहे थे? क्या बोल रहे थे वो? So when the Congress party mocks this line, नसों में लहू नहीं सिंदूर है, गरम सिंदूर. Do you forget? A metaphor is a metaphor is a metaphor. Nikhil.
Pranesh, I started the debate by saying that I applaud the fact that finally you are realizing that there is a figure of speech called metaphors. Congress party and various of its leaders have been using metaphors in their internal communications, at their party rallies, at public rallies and elsewhere. I am nowhere questioning the Prime Minister for using a metaphor. I am questioning the Prime Minister for politicizing how all of it is being done. You have railway tickets today where you have Prime Minister dressed in military uniform saluting with Operation Sindoor. I don't understand. Was it the Prime
भाई
Minister
एक
who was
बात
going and
बताइए,
dusting these terrorist
सैल्यूट
sites?
करना पॉलिटिक्स हो गया? गाली देना देशभक्ति है? व्हाट आर यू सेइंग? अगर सैल्यूट कर रहे हैं तो दैट इज पॉलिटिक्स फॉर यू. पीपल हु आर मॉकिंग आवर फोर्सेस, ट्रिवियलाइजिंग द वैलर, दैट इज ओके. संजू वर्मा.
यू नो प्रणेश, एक हिंदी की कहावत है, काला अक्षर भैंस बराबर, नाच न जाने आंगन टेढ़ा. ऑपोजिशन के लिए जो भी मोदी सरकार करती है वो काले अक्षर की तरह, भैंस की तरह है. बट नाउ लेट मी गो बियॉन्ड सेमेंटिक्स एंड से वन थिंग. फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन हिस्ट्री 2025 में, एज प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी सेड, हम पहले घर के अंदर घुस के मारा करते थे. इस बार हमने सीने पर वार किया है. We've struck at the heart of Pakistan, from Sialkot to Jacobabad to Punjab province of Pakistan to Lahore, Karachi, Rawalpindi. We have demolished their air defense systems. We've demolished their combat readiness. We've exposed the vulnerability of Pakistan's military assets. We've called out the nuclear block of Pakistan. प्रधानमंत्री ने सही कहा, ये जो एटम बम की गीदड़ भभकियां देते हैं, अब वो नहीं चलेगा. प्रधानमंत्री ने आज राजस्थान में सही कहा है कि यदि भारत पर हमला होगा तो हमारी सेना तय करेगी कितना रिस्पांस होगा, रिस्पांस का टाइम कब होगा और रिस्पांस का तरीका क्या होगा. एंड लेट मी से वन मोर थिंग टू यू प्रणेश. यहां पर Anish Gawande, he said, no prime minister is anti-national. Everybody has worked in the nation's interest. My simple point is this. Why did we get partitioned in 1947? You don't need to have an IQ of more than 50. It was due to the personal hubris of two people, Jawaharlal Nehru and Muhammad Ali Jinnah. POK क्यों बना? The creation of POK was thanks to Nehru. 38,000 square kilometers of Aksai Chin were given on a golden platter to the Chinese, thanks to whom? Pandit Nehru. In 1972, Indira Gandhi caved into every ridiculous demand of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, and the gains of the 1971 war were lost at the negotiating table by a petty and a weak Prime Minister called Indira Gandhi, who gave away 93,000 POWs of Pakistan to Pakistan on a golden platter, but could not secure 54 Indian POWs who were left to rot and languish in Pakistani prisons. Who stripped Sam Manekshaw of basic dignity? इंदिरा गांधी. और आज ये लोग राष्ट्रभक्ति और देशभक्ति का सर्टिफिकेट बीजेपी को बांटते हैं. After 36 years of the 1971 war, it was in 2007 that Sam Manekshaw, just 1 year before his death, got his pension. He died a broken man. But let me say one thing to you, Pranesh, very quickly. Why I say that Indira Gandhi, Pandit Nehru, Rajiv Gandhi, इनको anti-national बोलकर, if that makes me an idiot, I'm willing to be called an idiot, because after the horrifying 26/11 Mumbai terror attack, Indian Air Force was willing to avenge, but Sonia Gandhi's proxy government said no. And very quickly, Pranesh, just give me 20 seconds. 2005 Delhi bombing, 2006 Varanasi bombing, 2006 Mumbai train blast, 2006 Malegaon bombing, 2007 Samjhauta Express, 2008 Jaipur blast, 2008 Ahmedabad bombing, 2008 Delhi bombings again, 2008 Mumbai terror attack, 2010 Pune bombing, 2011 Mumbai blast, 2011 Delhi High Court bombing, 2013 Hyderabad blast. All these happened under the incompetent nose of Congress, which was caught snoozing at the wheel. And finally, unknown power. I will drag you to the court if next time you use the word shameless for Prime Minister Modi. अपनी औकात में रहो, औकात से ज्यादा मत बोलो.
Okay, Dr. Ranganathan, what do you make of this filmy commentary of the Congress party? Sir, I think you're on mute. ये कौन है? Who is doing this with Dr. Ranganathan? I can't hear you. Maybe I think Nikhil wants you to hold placards. आज आप वैसे ही बात कीजिए. I hope you can hear me, but we can't hear you. But Anish, respond to Sanju Verma. We'll fix that line with Dr. Ranganathan quickly.
I was just going to say that only Dr. Ranganathan can silence himself. Nobody has the guts to silence Dr. Ranganathan otherwise. But I want to respond to my dear friend Sanju Verma by saying that national security is not a matter for national television. The Prime Minister has demonstrated exemplary grace. He has not dragged in former Prime Ministers into this debate. And Sanju Verma is doing what all BJP spokespersons do when they have nothing else to say, which is drag in Jawaharlal Nehru. हो गया भाई. नेहरू जी को मरने के बाद अभी 60 साल हो गया है. We don't need to drag Jawaharlal Nehru into this. It's really unfortunate that today you have to bring Nehru into everything. The reality today is that I will refuse to deign any comments, including, let's not forget, by BJP ministers like Vijay Shah, who called Colonel Sofia Qureshi a decorated army officer, the sister of terrorists, with any importance. I will not deign those with importance who have criticized Vikram Misri.
You are absolutely right. Those comments were completely out of line and the party must act. I don't think anyone on the panel will, disagree when you say that. But Dr. Ranganathan is back. Dr. Ranganathan, go ahead.
Yeah, I apologize. Can you hear me, Pranesh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I hope the new poster boy of Congress would not show any of his wares while I'm speaking for the next couple of minutes. Two brief points out here. Number one, as to what the Prime Minister has said today. Well, the facts bear him out. Yes, he was giving a political rally speech, and at those speeches, at those rallies, one is prone to bombast and metaphors or symbolism or something. And whatever he has said, he's backed it up with action. So if he's saying that, all that bombast things or metaphors, what he has done or he has commandeered or commanded our forces in Operation Sindoor is unprecedented. We should be proud of what India and India Armed Forces, the Prime Minister has achieved. Nitpicking क्यों कर रहे हो? अगर वो कह रहे हैं उनकी रगों में सिंदूर, गरम सिंदूर दौड़ रहा है, तो भैया पहली बार ये हुआ है कि इंडस वाटर ट्रीटी अबेंस पे रख दी गई है. पहली बार ये हुआ है, दूसरी बार इनफैक्ट कि पाकिस्तान का न्यूक्लियर ब्लफ एकदम बम्बार्ड कर दिया गया है. पहली बार ये हुआ है कि पाकिस्तान के 11 बेसिस पे बॉम्बिंग हुई है. पहली बार ये हुआ है कि 9 टेरर बेसिस मेनलैंड पाकिस्तान पे बॉम्ब हुआ है. So he's backed it up with action. And if you back up your things with action, आप एक नहीं आप 10 फिल्मी डायलॉग मारो. प्रॉब्लम आती है जब आप करते कुछ नहीं हो और फिल्मी डायलॉग मारते हो. जैसे कि सोनिया गांधी जी रो रही थी, टीयर्स ऑफ सॉरो, जब बाटला एनकाउंटर हुआ था. ये सब चीजें रहने दो. Look at the facts. Now I come to my good friend Anish. Now he is one of the most sensible and erudite spokespersons that there are. I'm not trying to make a competition between Nikhil and all others, but Anish has a special place in my heart. But the fact is, when he makes a false equivalence and he condemns everyone else from speaking out the facts, I'm afraid that is something far removed from reality. Well, he says, Nehru को क्यों condemn कर रहे हो? चलो ठीक है, history में नहीं जाना. Same people are the ones who condemn Savarkar and all those people, RSS in 1925. Nehru को condemn नहीं किया. चलो नहीं किया condemn कि Nehru gave away a part to West Pakistan at that point of time, part of Bangladesh in 1958, overturning a Supreme Court judgment. Nehru को condemn नहीं करते, even though Ambedkar resigned, because Nehru was saying कि हमें Security Council seat नहीं चाहिए, China को पहले दो. Is that not compromising national security? नेहरू को कंडेम नहीं करते कि स्काई चिन चला गया. नेहरू को कंडेम नहीं करते अबाउट हंड्रेड्स ऑफ अदर थिंग्स. कोको आइलैंड चला गया, गोदावरी पोर्ट, हंड्रेड्स ऑफ थिंग्स दैट हैपेंड ड्यूरिंग नेहरूज टाइम दैट कॉम्प्रोमाइज नेशनल सिक्योरिटी भूल जाते हैं, इंक्लूडिंग इंडस वाटर ट्रीटी दैट एवरीवन इज सेइंग वाज सो लॉपसाइडेड अगेंस्ट इंडिया. इट्स अ मिरेकल दैट दोस रिवर्स आर फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम इंडिया. नहीं करते कंडेम. लेट अस स्टार्ट. इंदिरा गांधी को भी कंडेम नहीं करते कि न्यूक्लियर अपनी टेक्नोलॉजी पाकिस्तान को ऑफर कर रही थी. चलो नहीं करते. 93,000 प्रिजनर्स ऑफ वॉर, ये तो नहीं करते कंडेम. लेकिन मनमोहन सिंह तो कंटेम्पररी हिस्ट्री के हैं. क्या हम ये भी नहीं बोल सकते कि द फॉरेन सेक्रेटरी ऑफ द यूपीए सेड दैट 640 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर्स ऑफ ईस्टर्न लद्दाख वाज गिवन अवे टू चाइना ड्यूरिंग द यूपीए, ड्यूरिंग मनमोहन सिंह रेजीम.
ये भी नहीं कह सकते कि एयर चीफ धनोआ इज ऑन रिकॉर्ड सेइंग दैट द फॉर्मर एयर चीफ वांटेड टू बॉम्ब पाकिस्तान टेरर टारगेट्स इन द वेक ऑफ 26/11 बट वाज फॉरबिडन टू डू सो बाय मनमोहन सिंह। वाज देयर नॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग नेशनल सिक्योरिटी? ये भी नहीं कह सकते कि शर्म शेख एग्रीमेंट में पाकिस्तान के पैर पकड़ लिए हमने और बलूचिस्तान इंक्लूड कर दिया पहली बार, जबकि हम बलूचिस्तान में कुछ नहीं कर रहे थे, गिविंग देम अ फॉल्स इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ अस परपेट्रेटिंग टेरर देयर। ये भी नहीं कह सकते। सो माय डियर अनीश, please remember one thing: you are young and you are brilliant, but when you quote, you can quote from any time in human history because you quote facts and facts are there forever.
Now the new poster boy of the Congress party, Nikhil, you know, एक अलग से सवाल पूछ रहा हूं. When you hold a poster that has text written in such small font, how do you expect anyone to read it? At least font तो बड़ा कर लो. If you really, you know, intend to catch our attention, कुछ तो उसमें फॉन्ट तो बड़ा कर लो. दिस इज नॉट फिल्मी, ये कॉमन सेंस है ये. आई वॉन्ट टू ब्रिंग इन संजू वर्मा. संजू वर्मा, यू वांटेड टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू अनीश. अनीश अब बीच में बैठे हैं, सेंटर ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, अटेंशन, व्हाट हैव यू. प्लीज.
Okay, you know, Pranesh, now this is with no offense to none. I really care two hoots about the Mutual Admiration Society between, Mr. Ranganathan and Anish Gawande. I don't think Anish Gawande is erudite, sensible or brilliant.
Ma'am, that's his view, ma'am. He is entitled to his view. Who are you to tell him whether, you know, someone is erudite or not?
So let me give my views, Pranesh. I said with no offense to none, Pranesh. Come on. Is Sanju Verma not entitled to her view?
No, you are, but you can't impose your view on someone else.
I am not imposing. Pranesh,
Okay.
come on. I am not imposing. Let
Okay.
me finish, Pranesh, please. You know, just because your show is very highly watched, that does not mean you will not allow the BJP to have its say.
नहीं मैम, आप बोलिए, आपका शो है, आप बोलिए. जितने गेस्ट हैं सबका शो है ये.
अरे नहीं, कभी कभी प्रणेश संजू वर्मा को भी विक्टिम कार्ड खेलने का मौका दीजिए. यस. सो लेट मी जस्ट से वन थिंग. एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, you know, there is a line which Mr. Ranganathan says, and I would like to repeat it for the benefit of Anish Gawande. Those who forget their history are destined to repeat it. I will never get tired of saying that POK is the creation of Nehru. I will never get tired of saying 38,000 square kilometers of Aksai Chin was given away by Nehru. I will never get tired of saying 54 Indian POWs were left to rot in Pakistan by Indira Gandhi. I will never get tired of saying that Indira Gandhi 1974 gave away Kachatibu Islands to Sri Lanka, saying it's just a barren piece of land with boulders and stones. I will never get tired of saying that despite Swali Homi Major, the then IAF chief, saying in 2008, the Indian Air Force was willing. Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi's proxy government said, Pakistan के खिलाफ हम
अब
कोई
मैं भी
action
अब
नहीं
मैं भी
लेंगे.
कुछ बोल देता हूं मैम. विथ ऑफेंस टू नन. संजू वर्मा, मैं आपका ही फ्रेज यूज कर रहा हूं. विथ ऑफेंस टू नन. अच्छा, बोल, कंप्लीट कर लीजिए.
ठीक है. 10 seconds more. My final point is this. मुझे एक प्रधानमंत्री दिखाइए इन द लास्ट 70+ years जिसने घर के अंदर घुसकर पाकिस्तान के सीने पर वार किया. मुझे एक प्रधानमंत्री दिखाइए who not only crossed the LOC, who not only crossed the international border, who not only crossed POK,
Right.
but went into the heart
Okay.
of Pakistan and gave them a befitting
Okay. Now let me say what I was about to. With offense to none. डॉक्टर रंगनाथन, एक मिनट. मैं ही नहीं बोल पाता हूं, सब लोग आप हाथ उठा के दबाव बना देते. एक मिनट सर, एक मिनट. वो नहीं तो मोमेंट चला जाएगा. With offense to none. Sanju Verma started by saying, you know, I hate this mutual admiration, etc. And then she forgot that imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. She repeated everything you said. तो अब ये देखिए, ये mutual admiration नहीं है तो क्या है? Now you go ahead, Dr. Ranganathan.
नहीं, मैं बस यही कहना चाहता था, with due respect to anyone, if there is one person that I find more erudite and brilliant than Anish, it is Sanju Verma.
अब Anish will have a go now.
I want to add that I concur. Let me join this Mutual Admiration Society
Chaliye.
because it is a
Wonderful.
job hazard, Pranesh. It's a job hazard to be praised by the BJP in the opposition. And a lot of my fellow opposition leaders have faced this. So I'm very glad that Sanju Verma is criticizing me. If she started praising me, I'd get a phone call from many people.
No, bhai.
So,
when was the
that's what
last
it is.
time you
No,
saw
Pranesh, let
Sanju
me-
Verma smiling like this? वो भी इतने देर से अभी, boy, it's a new thing. अभी वो अनमोल जी भी बोलेंगे
हंसते हैं
कि
प्रदेश।
अनमोल जी, संजू वर्मा देखिए तब से मुस्कुरा रही हैं.
नहीं, ये मुझे लग रहा है ये चर्चा आज प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी की स्पीच पे नहीं है, एडमिरेशन डिबेट हो रहा है, क्योंकि उनके सवालों की तो कोई बात ही नहीं कर रहा. The same Prime Minister on one side since 2011 it was Prime Minister Modi, Rajnath Singh ji, Amit Shah ji. They said कि आतंक के आकाओं और सरपरस्त सरकार को हम अलग नहीं देखेंगे. This is what Prime Minister Modi said today that there will be no talks with Pakistan. ये पिछले 10 साल से चलता आ रहा है. But on the other hand, we saw that how our External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, he himself admitted that he informed Pakistan before attacking. उन्होंने
Before attack नहीं है अनमोल जी, it was after attack. आज भी Ministry of External Affairs ने clarify किया. As the DGMO said it. अनमोल जी, you want me to play the reaction again? I will do it. I am sure you have it on your phone also. मत कीजिए बार बार. You know, पहले नहीं था. Attack जब when we hit terror targets, then we said this. So you know, let's not do this, please. क्योंकि इससे होता क्या है सर, समय बर्बाद होता है. आपने बोला कि कोई चर्चा ही नहीं कर रहा. मैंने आपसे एक सवाल पूछा, which sentence in PM speech you think was politics, pure politics? आपने बोला नहीं, इधर ये है वो है. कोई एक सेंटेंस आपने नहीं बोला. Let's bring in किशोर तिवारी जी. काफी देर से उन्होंने हाथ खड़ा किया हुआ है. निखिल, don't do. ये क्या ड्रॉइंग है? Keep it down. I'll come to you. किशोर जी,
एक बात मैं बोलता हूं, महाराष्ट्र का जो विपक्ष है उसके कोई बड़े पापा शरद पवार नहीं है. जब से उनके भतीजे के संबंध उनसे मधुर हुए हैं, ऐसा लगने लगा है कि एक पैर उन्होंने बीजेपी में डाल दिया है. अभी बीजेपी के स्लीपर सेल है, शशि थरूर है, हमारी प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी है. ये लोग
नहीं, प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी स्लीपर सेल है बीजेपी की. क्या बोल रहे हैं आप?
अरे रुको ना प्रणेश, पूरी बात कर लूं तो फिर मैं बोलूंगा. जो अपोजिशन का वर्चन है वो संजय राउत है और जो वो बोलते हैं वो फाइनल है. शरद पवार जी के घूमे फिरी बातों में कोई दम नहीं है.
तो एक बात बताइए किशोर तिवारी जी, ऐसा है तो प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट है सर, राज्यसभा क्यों भेज दिया आपने?
अरे गलती हुई ना. अब 26 में खत्म हो रहा है तो देख रही है, क्योंकि हमसे तो राज्यसभा सदस्य
आपको शायद मौका मिल जाए. आपने तो शरद पवार जी के बारे में इधर उधर बुरा भला बोल दिया, तो वहां तो दरवाजे बंद हैं. अब देखिए 26 में जब ये खाली होता है तो तपस्या लेकिन पूरी कीजिएगा, क्योंकि पवन खेड़ा की तपस्या में कमी थी. आप पूरी कोशिश कीजिए. लेट्स ब्रिंग इन निखिल नाउ. निखिल, व्हाट वर यू ट्राइंग टू से? आई वांट टू आस्क यू वंस अगेन, वन फाइनल टाइम, what is politics? The Prime Minister was saying what he did, what our forces achieved. इसमें फिल्मी क्या है?
See, Dr. Ranganathan at the start of his statement made it very clear that the Prime Minister was talking about this gruesome terror attack at a political rally. The manner in which he was talking, it was obviously a political manner. If you're not able to see that, I'm sure your viewers can see that. On responding to the points that were made earlier in the debate, a point was raised by, I think, Dr. Ranganathan about how Ambedkar ji resigned because of something that Nehru did. It is not correct. I will publish the resignation letter. I will put on my Twitter the resignation letter.
But it's documented, Nikhil, it is documented.
Caved down under pressure from RSS. Yes, that is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is documented. That the Nehru government caved down under pressure from RSS because they were not able to bring through the full extent of the Hindu code reform bill, which the RSS vehemently opposed.
This is alternative history. अब इसको इस पे okay, don't just keep it to social media. Write a new book. It's a wild theory. It will have many readers. Anish is also in disbelief. The erudite Anish Gawande is in disbelief. I don't know what to say. Let's move on. I thank some of you for joining us on this one. Let's quickly shift our attention